Hey guys, on today's tutorial we're going to be talking about your 3D TV and your 3D Blu-ray player. Now, do you need a 3D TV in order to make your Blu-ray that's 3D work? And the answer is yes, you do. You actually do need a 3D TV in order for your 3D Blu-ray to work. You can plug in a 3D Blu-ray into a regular TV, whether it's HD or not, and it will play your movies, but it will never play them as 3D. You will need a 3D TV for sure. Same goes if you have a 3D TV. If you have a regular Blu-ray player, it will not play your movies in true 3D if your Blu-ray player is not 3D. Okay, so it won't transfer that information. Fine. If you have a 3D TV, okay, whichever size you got, you do need that Blu-ray to be 3D. That's because if you just press that button that says 3D and you're making that movie 3D, it will never make it a true 3D. You'll get that 2D effect, which is pretty good, but it's not that true 3D. Well, you're gonna see the difference. You can play around with those settings. If you go to YouTube, for example, on your 3D TV, you'll notice that it looks pretty good. I mean, that 2D effect, it's not really 3D. Once you put the glasses on, it looks pretty. But if you compare it to a true 3D movie, you're gonna see that difference of quality. Especially the things are just gonna stick out a lot more, all the objects, people in the movie, so it's gonna be a lot better. You're gonna notice that difference quite a bit. Okay, so once again, if you have a 3D TV, you will require a 3D Blu-ray player. So if you plug in a 3D Blu-ray player to a regular TV, you will never see that 3D effect. And for your 3D TV, if you plug in a regular Blu-ray player, same thing, you're never gonna get that true 3D effect. Now, if you're talking about old school 3D, now you don't need anything. You don't need a 3D TV. You don't need a 3D Blu-ray player or DVD player. You don't need anything really. You need a regular TV. Just download the video, buy the glasses. Those glasses, you will see that one lens is red and the other lens is bluish, sometimes greenish. Okay, greenish color. So once you put that on, you can just see everything 3D. Now that's the old school way. You can watch some YouTube videos that have that old school method to it. There's a lot of apps even for iPhone that you can take 3D pictures and work with the old school type of way. Now the quality of those movies are not that great. There is really old school movie out there that's Jason. You can look for it. There's the 3D option for it, and it's not that bad actually. The quality is pretty good, so you can get that effect with any TV, and you don't need to buy a 3D TV or a 3D Blu-ray player. So that's for old school 3D. Now the new 3D is a little bit better, okay, so you will enjoy that a lot more. So that's about it for this episode. If you guys have any more questions, comments, you can write them here below, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.